Welcome to Actors Are Born, the podcast that takes you on a journey to discover the great performers of our time. Today, we turn the spotlight on an actor as versatile as he is beloved, a true Hollywood Renaissance man, Stanley Tucci. If I said The Devil Wears Prada, you would probably immediately think of Meryl Streep or Anne Hathaway. But there is a character who, with his sarcasm and elegance, won the hearts of the public. Nigel, masterfully played by Stanley Tucci. And just like Nigel, Tucci is a man of great style and charisma. Born in Peekskill, New York on 11 November 1960, Stanley Tucci has cinema and Italy in his DNA. His parents both have Italian origins, specifically Calabrian. His mother, Joan Tropiano, was from Cittànova in the province of Reggio Calabria, while his paternal grandfather, Stanislao Tucci, was from Marzi in the province of Cosenza. This connection to Italy is not just a biographical note, but a fundamental element of his identity, which has profoundly influenced his life and career. As a child, he lived for a year in Florence, where his father, an art teacher, was spending a sabbatical year. It was there that I learned Italian and developed a great appreciation for the culture, he stated in an interview. His career began on Broadway in 1982 with the help of Colleen Dehurst, the mother of his friend and fellow actor Campbell Scott. His film debut came 3 years later with a small part in John Huston's Prizzi's Honor. From that moment, his rise has been unstoppable. Tucci has distinguished himself with his incredible ability to portray a wide range of characters, from menacing roles to more sophisticated and comedic ones. We have seen him as the mafia boss Frank Nitti in Sam Mendes's Road to Perdition, the airport official in Steven Spielberg's The Terminal, and the sprite Puck in A Midsummer Night's Dream. One of his most celebrated collaborations is with Meryl Streep, with who he acted not only in The Devil Wears Prada, but also in Julie and Julia, where he plays the loving husband of the famous chef Julia Child. A fun fact, during the filming of The Devil Wears Prada, he confessed that some of the shoes he had to wear were so uncomfortable that they felt like nails under his feet. But Stanley Tucci is not just an extraordinary actor. He is also an acclaimed director, screenwriter, and producer. His first film as a director, Big Night from 1996, which he also wrote and starred in, tells the story of two Italian-American brothers struggling with their restaurant. It is a film that is a true hymn to the love of food and one's roots. And speaking of food, this is another of Stanley Tucci's great passions. A passion inherited from his family, particularly from his mother, who was an excellent cook. Tucci has transformed this love for cooking into several successful books, including the Tucci Cookbook and Taste: My Life Through Food, and a television series, Stanley Tucci Searching for Italy, which has earned him 2 Emmy Awards. In this program, Tucci travels through the regions of Italy to discover local culinary traditions, portraying food as the expression of the culture and identity of a people. His private life has been marked by moments of great joy and deep sorrow. In 1995, he married social worker Catherine Louise Spath, with whom he had 3 children. Catherine passed away in 2009. Later, Tucci found love again with Felicity Blunt, a literary agent and the sister of his friend and colleague Emily Blunt, whom he met on the set of The Devil Wears Prada. They married in 2012 and have 2 children. Throughout his career, Tucci has received numerous accolades, including 2 Golden Globes and 6 Emmy Awards. In 2010, he was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his performance in The Lovely Bones. A little-known fact is that at the beginning of his career, for a short period, he also worked as a model for Levi's 501 jeans. Furthermore, his sister, Christine Tucci, is also an actress, and his cousin, Joseph Tropiano, is a screenwriter. Stanley Tucci is an example of how talent, passion, and dedication can lead to a rich and multifaceted career. An actor who has managed to conquer Hollywood without ever forgetting his origins, rather making them a strength. A man who has taught us that one can be elegant and ironic, intense and light, and that sometimes a good plate of pasta can tell a wonderful story. You have been listening to Actors Are Born, the podcast for those who love cinema and its protagonists. Thank you, and see you soon.